Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 blind playthrough. And this is episode 10, I think. And we are in episode 2, stage 2, the Sanguine Blade, to be more precise. And we did struggle a lot with the new version of the first boss. Because it seems they have upped the difficulty a little bit here in episode 2, which is a welcome addition. You need to utilize all your characters more. Let's see, there is a path to the left, so see if we can get in there, maybe. Yes, that is a big ugly thing. But it's not a problem, because Robert is a sniper and will float over. And in the last episode I talked a lot about the game Blasphemous. Checkpoint and how great that was. And I want to say again, check it out if you get the chance. If you didn't watch the previous episode and heard me ranting about it, I'm gonna be brief in this one. But it's well worth a try to get in there. Ow. To try it out. That's what I was gonna say. And I'm not sure if I will talk as much in this in this part of the playthrough as I did in the first one, because it seems this does require a bit more focus than the last one did. But we'll get there. You always get there, and after beating once again Blasphemous, I feel I am quite well equipped to take on this game. Because this is at least a lot more straightforward than that was. And also a little tip, if you want to enjoy yourself, something I've realized. I'm not sure if this is true to all countries, but I was in on Netflix the other day searching for something to watch, and something that I find very amusing about Netflix is the plot synopsis of the movies. I don't know if it's just a Swedish thing, but the short descriptions they write about the movies are so stupid at times. Because I've checked it out on movies that I have seen before, and my impression of it, is that the person who wrote these is like the intern, 14-year-old who doesn't know jack about how to write those texts. Because I described it to a friend of mine that Netflix is the kind of streaming service that would describe The Exorcist as Reagan plays with an old board game and things go a bit or slightly wrong, or something stupid like that. Because they're always, really dumb. And I would love to know, if you live in another country and you have Netflix, go into your app on your phone or TV or whatever, check that out and let me know if it's the same in your countries. All max weapon points up. That is a really good thing, because I think we will be using Hachi's invincibility quite a lot in this act. Because, as I said, they have really upped the difficulty. But let's see. I like the fact that they have changed the levels. I was a bit... Damn. I was afraid that they would just like have the exact same design, and that you would just have to go through the game once again. And as you can see, they have not, and I really like that fact. Ow. Not too sure how I feel about the fact that I'm getting my ass handed to me all the time though. Because these guys are relentless. And their weapons go through everything. That is great. That seems fair. Come on. There we go. Used up all my weapon points. But hopefully the checkpoints aren't spread too far apart. If you watch this entire project, you know that in Act 1 I struggled really much with level 6, the Titan Sarcophagus. And much due to the fact that the first checkpoint was quite far into the level. Can I? And it was a really hard level to get through overall. I think that's where the difficulty of Act 1 more or less peaked when it came to platforming. Secret room. Is there any good stuff in here? Magic. That's nice. I really wish you would have kept the health bar you had when you completed Act 1. But the game was not so kind as to give us that perk. And it seems the enemies have upped their damage output at least. Or at least. Up their damage output also was the word I was looking for. But let's see. We are slowly making progress, and I'm playing really safely because you cannot tank hits here, it seems. What was that? Was that like a weapon upgrade or something? Might be something for Sangetsu, like a special attack or something. But I'm not quite sure. Wow, he just ate his way through my health bar now, didn't he? And he was like scrumptious. And I feel there's gonna be probably quite a few controlled deaths. I started doing that a lot towards the end of Act 1. And I think I'm gonna be doing the same thing in this one. And could this be the boss? I don't remember what the boss was on the second level in Act 1. Ah! Booberella! Or the butterfly lady. So let's see, how have you upped your difficulty? There is a bit more going on the screen than it was the last time, I think. Oh, Sangetsu is really low. I'm not gonna use Sangetsu, I'm gonna use Hachi. I'm gonna try to keep the Iron Skin ability as far as I can, or as long as I can. It's really hard to get up there to put some damage into the boss. But we can't just fly over. Gonna up the aggression a little bit. Try to jump when she's, wow, going down. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. So we just utilize our iron skin and try to do... that was at least a decent first attempt. I would have loved to get her away or get her down to half health at least. But the gods didn't work in my favor. But maybe we can do some more damage with Sangetsu at least. Because he can hit above him. His, like the second and fourth swing of his combo go above him. At least when he's standing on the ground, maybe it does so when he's jumping as well. And I feel in this boss fight, it would have been really great to have Dominique. Can't remember right now if Dominique was the character I used in Act 1. Wow. A lot of things happening. But we're okay. Okay. Not quite sure what happened there. But... did I like hit the boss's weak point or something? Either way, I'll take it. That's great. Was a lot easier than the first boss. Stage 3, Mark of the Sniper. So is this Robert's time to shine, perhaps? Gonna proceed with caution. Because Robert has a great reach. But his bullets don't go through geography. And he has by far the weakest health bar of all the characters. Let's see. What's down here? One of these big boys. Okay, water bad. And I committed suicide. I whined a lot in episode 1 about the controls being clunky. And after having played, once again I'm gonna rant on about Blasphemous, but having played through that game, which has super tight controls, this feels a bit struggle-ish. Okay, so the water doesn't actually hurt you. It just pushes you off the cliff. Not like that. Oh, saved it. Did not save it. Yeah, well, and we get to start off at the beginning. That is just great. Love it. Is this gonna be the new Titan sarcophagus? Where I just spend an entire episode struggling to get from one checkpoint to the other? I really do hope not. Because that was not fun. That was not fun at all. I remember re-watching that video before I published it, just to go over the audio and check the audio levels and all that stuff, and you could really hear how frustrated I was towards the end of that. Because that just stopped being fun. And I'm starting to realize why this level is called Mark of the Sniper. Because this really feels like it's Robert's time to shine. As I said, because... Ow. He kicks butt. So let's see, should we go down to right or to left? I'm gonna go down to right. Because the skeleton is pointing me towards that direction. And just lay down so he cannot hit us. Yes, checkpoint. I don't know what path I went the last time. I couldn't find it again, as you just see. But I hope I'm not missing out on anything super good. But this is the path we are gonna take. Because we found a checkpoint at least. So, ow. So I wonder, is there maybe like a level adjusted to each character where they really get to shine? And this is something I talked about in episode or in Act 1. The fact that I don't trust these waterfalls. Never trust anything that's in the foreground of a game like this. Because the moment you trust something like that is the moment you get trolled. Damn us. Sangetsu's new blade is so much better than his... Why did I do that? That was stupid. But Sangetsu's new blade, the one that we picked up towards the end of Act 1, is so much better than his original one. Was what I was gonna say before I committed suicide. And this... Ha! Don't forget to use your sub-weapons, kids. Oh shit. Could have saved it. And I'm stuck with Hachi. And even though Hachi is my main character, but platforming isn't really his thing, even though he can do that floaty thing in the air. But when the platforms are moving, it doesn't feel very reliable to use to get around. Because if you press down the jump button just for a split second too long, it trolls you. And here we have a checkpoint. So we're gonna do one quick controlled death. Come on. There we go. Oh. One more hit. Really? If I just walk into them? There we go. Because there was like little Robert pathway just up these stairs, and I want to find out what's up here. So we jump, 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 and we find nothing. Okay, that was disappointing, but at least I found out that there was nothing to find, basically. Wow, that was close. Is it that Hachi has a really high hit? Yes, it is. It does hit quite far up, which makes him not very good to have when you're facing off against enemies that are this small. Can't go in. But at least we find a lot of weapon points. Just do like so and go down. And we are past the 20-minute mark, so hopefully in the next room there is a checkpoint so we can end this episode and carry on our journey in the next one. So let's go down and see. No, still no checkpoint. And I feel there must be a checkpoint quite soon. So we're gonna use our iron skin, hopefully get through this quickly. Jump over that. Yes, there we have it. So we end the episode right there, and I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.